Hi everyone, it's Gordana. Let me ask you something. When someone asks you how you're doing and you say I'm fine, are you actually fine? Or are you functioning, getting things done, checking boxes while your body is tense? Your mind is busy running 100 miles per hour and you're constantly tired, exhausted, because here's the truth, most of us are living under stress and we don't even know it. You see, stress has become our baseline. We're not even aware we're stressed, but our body lives in constant fight or flight mode. You see, we live in a very stressful world, there's no doubt, especially as women. We manage households, care for the kids, think about meals, school, schedules, emotions. We work full-time jobs. We try to exercise, maybe build a business, maintain relationships, stay connected socially. And because we're used to it, we don't label it as stress. We only notice it when something bigger happens, a crisis, a breaking point, a moment where we say, oh my gosh, I can't handle it. But the truth is, it was already too much a while ago. We were just coping. You see, stress doesn't always feel like panic. Sometimes it feels like constant rushing, dropping things like your phone or car keys. That happens to me all the time. Shallow breathing or holding your breath like I tend to, and I've just recently became aware of it. Tight shoulders, neck pain, mental overload, irritability, snapping quickly at loved ones, exhaustion at night but unable to fall asleep. You see, because this has become normal, we think it's just life. But living in constant activation keeps the nervous system in survival, constant fight or flight. And you see, survival was never meant to be a lifestyle. We were meant to live calmly and have the stress response available when truly needed, like the well-known story of being chased by a bear or a lion, when there's a fire, when our child gets hurt, right? Like my son recently had an accident where he got a big white cut on his forehead while playing basketball, and I wasn't directly near him. So when I found out, I freaked out and ran to see him. And of course, when I found out, I made it much bigger in my head than it was. But you see, stress is for big stuff, not for every day, all day. When we are in stress response, this is what physiologically happens in the body. It all starts in the brain, right? First, the brain perceives danger. And here's the important part. The brain doesn't distinguish well between the real physical danger, like a lion chasing your kid getting hurt, and perceived emotional danger, such as deadline you're overwhelmed by, an argument with a loved one, too many responsibilities on your plate. You see, to the nervous system, danger is danger. So once the brain perceives a threat, then it all starts in the body. The brain sends a signal to the hypothalamus, which activates the sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight response. And at that point, stress hormones are released, adrenaline and cortisol. And these hormones signal the adrenal glands to stay alert and mobilized. So the heart starts pumping faster to deliver more blood, and blood flow is directed to the brain for focus and clarity, and to the muscles, so to your limbs for fast action, for running, right? And at the same time, systems not essential for survival are slowed down, suppressed, like your digestion, your immune function, your reproductive hormones, deep rest and repair. You see, this response is brilliant and life-saving when we need it, and when it's short-lived. But after the danger passes, the body is meant to return to the parasympathetic nervous system, the state of rest, digestion, healing, and regulation. And you see, the problem today is not stress itself. We'll always have it, right? But the problem is that we never come out of it. When our brain starts perceiving that work overload, constant pressure, emotional conflicts, lack of rest, overcommitment for ourselves and our kids as ongoing danger, the body stays in chronic stress mode. So our cortisol and adrenaline continue circulating all the time. Digestion stays suppressed. The vagus nerve, which helps regulate calm, immunity, and connection, becomes dysregulated. So inflammation increases. And over time, the body starts compensating. And it's so good at it. It's an amazing machine. It adapts, it tries to protect us. And it sends us signals like fatigue, anxiety, gut issues, sleep problems, frequent illnesses such as colds and skin issues, emotional reactivity. See, these are all signals that body sends us. But because we're too busy, because we have another deadline, another responsibility, another thing to handle, we ignore the signals. And not for a day, not for a week, but for years. And you see, eventually, after long periods of unrelenting stress, the body can no longer compensate. And this is where chronic illness, burnout, and many autoimmune conditions can develop. And it doesn't happen overnight, but gradually over time. And not because the body failed us, but because it was asking for regulation and rest. It was begging, but it wasn't heard. And I want to invite you into awareness, because awareness is the first step. So don't rush to fix something. I'm not inviting you to fix anything. I'm inviting you to just notice and observe. Observe your day. How does your body feel most of the day? Is your jaw tight? Are your shoulders raised all the time? Your neck and upper back tense? How is your breathing? Is it shallow? Are you moving fast? Thinking fast? Reacting fast? You see, this noticing alone, awareness, with curiosity, is the beginning of change. And you see, you're not weak. I'm not weak. We're not failing. We're not doing life wrong. We're just responding to a stressed world. And we got used to it. It's a habit, you see. But the good news is we can change our response intentionally. We can change our baseline. And we'll talk about that in the future videos. But if this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm becoming aware. And I'll see you in the next video.